name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Hi and welcome to all the racing enthusiasts around the globe joining us for this pre-recorded show, which is recorded early doors on Saturday morning, and it is for the Sunday meeting at Hollywoodbets Greyville, where we are racing on the turf, and the first race is due for 12:25. Lovely to have Dees Diamond in studio. Dees, how are you doing? And then just discussing off air about the card. It's one of those cards where you can make some good money or you can go home empty-handed.
Yeah, all okay, Sheldon. And you mentioned the card. It's nice to be racing on the turf track on the Sunday at Hollywoodbets Greyville. And I think it's a player's card that enjoys exotics. It's very difficult to try and find a strike on the head. You know, there are one or two races where there'll be lots of value. But I think for exotic plays, place accumulated, jackpot, pick threes, pick sixes, that type of bet, I'd suggest fractional betting is the way to go, and regardless of the results, just the way they priced up the card, I think you're going to get good dividends.
Right, before any further ado, let's go straight to the interview package.
Apex Predator is making a comeback. He jarred his knee in work. He's done it once or twice, and then it's very tender, and he gets over it very quickly. But it's obviously there, and so we had to treat it. He's been off. He hasn't had a grass gallop, but we've given him a bit of work in the sand. The 1,000 might be on the sharp side for him, but he should be running on nicely at the finish.
I've gelded him since his last run. He was very colty first time out. He has shown me ability at home. I think it's quite a competitive maiden race, and I think he could run into the money.
So, opening the batting with an odds-on favourite in the form of number 4, Warhead, for the Alison Wright team and Atandiwe Mgutwa. He has a combination who their stats at the moment absolutely through the roof. They're just having hit after hit, and this is your odds-on favourite at 6-10. From 8-10 down 6-10. Number 3, Apex Predators 4-1, and then number 6, Amorfati, is at 11-2. These, that introduction from number 4, Warhead. I remember that race very clearly. Cracking second to Trippy T over the 1,000-meter trip. And just building on that, coming to Hollywoodbets Greyville, going around the turn. One would expect him to get into the winner's enclosure in this type of company.
I think so. I think it's tailor-made for him. The form lines are good. If you pull out that form line of his debut run behind Trippy T, Silver Savage, Mark Dixon's runner, Kumar Naidu's Will Ferro's come out to win. And you mentioned that you can remember that race clearly. I can also, over the final 200 meters, if you want to go and have a look at a replay, go and have a look at this horse. He was only gaining on the front runner, Trippy T, over the final 200 meters or so. So the extra distance is going to suit him nicely. He's got a good draw going around the turn. And with all due respect, you heard it from Guard Puller, his horse is likely to be in need of the run, coming off a 5.5-month break. And then Amorfati, Frank Robinson's runner, could be the only other horse that you're going to include for that exacta position. So I think it's all systems go here. I don't know anything about these two first-timers, numbers 1 and 8, but it all points to number 4, Warhead. He's the shortest price favourite on the card. I think this horse will get punters off to a flying start. The rest of the card looks difficult. So I'm going to suggest exactas here. For a banker about 3 and 6. I can't split numbers 3 and 6. I respect Guard Puller's comments, but he said we'll be running on. So that could be running on for that second spot. For a banker about 3 and 6 exactas, trifectas, quartets, play it as wide as possible for that 3rd and 4th place.
Straight from the horse's mouth, as they say, Dees is giving you the selections, and we'll rubber stamp number 4, Warhead. The Lancaster Bomber should be too good for the runners in race number 1.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.